Hi guys, what is going on and welcome back to another video on Conqueror's Blade. So, what are we up to today? We're going to be taking a little bit of a look at Namkhan archers, but in a very different type of video, and I really want your feedback on this as to whether it's something you think works, or if you think as a concept it's not as good and it's much worse than the traditional type of videos. So basically, I was streaming over the past couple of days, like Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, I can't even remember now, and I've basically taken one of the battles from there, one of the Namkhan clips where we did quite well, and I've basically edited that into this sort of video. So obviously it makes for a very different type of video because obviously I wasn't playing and recording with the intention of doing this into the video. So it's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more of a casual video than I perhaps would normally do, with a little less narration, me just sort of playing casually with the Namkhans. Add on to that, obviously it's got a little bit of stream stuff in there. Plus add on to that, because it's downloaded from Twitch, the quality is probably not quite as high as it would be normally. So a few elements to it that I'm not sure it's necessarily going to work as a video format. But I guess the benefit is it means that if it does work, then I guess I could stream a bit more regularly because I can then sort of create content from the streams. So do let me know what you think. If you don't like it, just say so. You know, no, don't hold back. Sort of, I want to get your feedback on this. So just very briefly, Namkhans before we actually hop into the video. Obviously, the number one archer unit really in the game at the moment. Pretty hard to beat for its cost. You know, only 180 leadership at 3 stars. Just a very effective unit for a multitude of reasons. One, there are 32 stat units, so you get plenty of archers there to release quite a lot of ammo. They do get 1200 on the ammo count, but this actually goes down pretty quickly. They seem to run out of ammo quite fast, which is kind of a testament to their rate of fire, which is actually really quite decent. And then you've got pretty much exactly the same piercing damage and armor penetration, sort of 1260. Pretty decent as a penetration. That's not too bad for a 3-star unit. But obviously their real success is serrated arrow. The bleed damage they inflict is high, and the fact it stacks up to, I think, is it 12 times for like 10 to 15 seconds? It means, one, it's a real hero killer because you can stack a lot of bleed, but it also deals with a lot of high tier units because you can stack so much bleed on them. And it just means you can cut through units very quickly, effectively. Pretty hard to beat Namkhans. I think every archer unit in the game gets compared to Namkhans. They're the go-to comparison archer unit, and they're that for a reason, because they're very, very good. Only a few things I would point out are the hit points is very low, and I'm running them already with a 250 hit point doctrine, so really we're very low 2000s on the hit points, and with less than 400 piercing defense, they go down super fast to enemy range, explosive arrows, bombs, gust of wind. You know, they aren't very strong. They are a fragile unit, but you do get a 32 of them, so you can afford to lose if you're not careful. So you can kind of get away with it a little bit. In terms of other doctrines, I'm just running the accuracy since I had one, and getting extra accuracy is always a good thing on archers. Double piercing armor penetration, piercing damage, of course the health, and that piercing defense to try and give them that little bit more survivability. Although, to be honest, I think this is probably a little bit in vain, to be honest. Not actually adding all that much. But anyway, let's hop into the battle, or the battle from the stream. And as I say, do let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And if you dislike it, just let me know, and we'll probably try and avoid this type of format in the future. Thanks for watching. See you in the next battle. Let's get back here. What do we grab? Do we grab our Namkhans? I'm not sure that's necessarily really the best unit for this, but probably going to be better than the men-at-arms, possibly. Let's get ourselves going a little bit.
Them.
Okay, let's get ourselves set up here. What have we got coming in? Got all these Sealadars. Trying to deal with what we can. They've actually just butchered that shield unit, but can we kill them before they... Oh, don't knock me on the floor! Don't kill me! Okay, that hero is going to die from the bleed. Can I survive these Sealadars though? Yes. Woo! That was quite close. Okay, where are we going next? Enemy hero coming around that point. Has he got a unit with him? What are we shooting at? We're shooting just into the sky. Okay, looks like we've kind of regained the front line a bit now. I'm just going to wait for my heal to come up. Throw them back and get some ammo back in. That was a pretty intense few moments, wasn't it? That's, yeah, that was kind of a slightly chaotic session. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's push back down this way.
Stand ready. Attack!
Let's shoot at them. Nope, don't like it. Don't fancy it by the looks of it.
Archers, stand ready.
Well, let's just set up here then and
My
pepper this
command,
lot if we can.
loose.
We're obviously completely trebable here, so we've got to be careful. But we should be able to hit a fair bit of stuff, which we can. Keep an eye out for those trebs though, that's the name of the game in this case. These Namkhans are just brilliant, the amount of damage you do so quickly as well. Kills you get pretty
Archers,
intense.
stand ready.
Let's just redeploy slightly.
My command, loose.
Shit, are shooting. Looks like they're kind of on the back foot, they're on the retreat there now. They're cutting this back supply again, look at that.
Archers, stand ready.
Cheeky bastards.
The enemy captured the point.
Corner. Bit of drill blades. Did anyone else think, where the hell is he? I was thinking, oh, he must have ran off after he capped. But then I realised I wasn't capturing it back. So I'm thinking, oh?
Captured a point.
Confused. There might be a good clip there for a confused Evo face. Couldn't quite work out what the hell was going on.
Archers, stand ready.
Oh, dear.
Archers, stand ready.
Shopping his Patreon drives.
Archers, stand ready.
Appreciate the support, though. That's the main thing.
Archers, stand
Where are we going to
ready.
go? We're pushing up there too much. Obviously, we're vulnerable through the main gateway in many ways. Looks like we've cleared out the towers, though, quite effectively.
Archers, stand ready.
Only a little bit of support around the B point in case they try and jump down again. Particularly if they've got a little bit of capture going on already. I've so far reached 6 drops in the last 2 days, and 3 of the 6 no bronze tests. Super bad luck, I'd say it's more likely to get those than the attire. Okay, that's actually really good to know. I was wondering that earlier if that was going to be the case. Oh. Where did he die from? That's kind of interesting. I'm pleased to know that. Try and deal with some of these Namkhans as they run.
My command, loose.
Okay, we're being shot back
Archers,
at.
stand
Run
ready.
away! And redeploy out of the way. Oh, some casualties there, didn't we?
Ready.
That was a little bit of damage stacked up. Okay, we're getting some shots in over there. Shooting up the walls. Just leave them there for a second. Really a silly thing to do to leave them alone. They'll only get themselves killed when I stop looking at them. But ready for a little bit of melee, fighting. Got a fair bit of stuff coming down up here. Couple of enemy ASAPs.
My command, loose.
Okay, nice. Smash through that unit of halberdiers. Gonna run out of ammo here in a minute, I think, but start to get some guys firing in. There's also a Fort of Brasher block up there as well. Oh. He died. Charging. ASAPs. Hopefully they haven't got their abilities activated though, in which case it's not quite so bad.
Out and attack.
Hey, welcome to stream. Thank you for the sub. The follow. Wow. Roll. In a spot of bother now. Everything's on cooldown. And try and get the revenge. Nope, it's going to fall off the wall. My Namkhans are completely out of ammo. Oh dear, this is going to hurt me probably more than them.
The enemy captured the point.
Oh dear.